Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Scorpio. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Sorry, y'all, I'm losing my voice. Exhaustion feels like a really big factor. It's time to tell the truth. Like, especially with all this copycatting, and weird behavior. Like, everybody is stalking the person that they're copying off of in this situation. You know what I mean? His sister. Something like that is what I keep hearing. There's like this weird behavior to where people are snooping and being weird and trying to, you know what I mean? Like spy on somebody and get details on somebody because they're copying off of them. Or they're trying to find ways to watch them, stalk them so they can find ways to create content for themselves, create ideas for themselves. You get what I'm trying to say? Come up with visions for themselves. Like whatever this is. And it's weird. Images, style for themselves. It's like whatever this is, it's like, please, like back up. This is getting weird. Like, you know what I mean? Creep, anything like that. This is like without cards, y'all. It's strange. It's real strange, Scorpio. So I think there's been this weird investigative type of energy that's been here tied to Scorpio. Whether it's y'all or somebody else, especially if a Taurus or Virgo, Libra are factors in this situation. But this is nosiness. It's excessive nosiness and it's a group effort to be nosy. Tie is what I'm hearing. And now they're all going to regret doing this. Like they are so nosy to the point that somebody is losing everything, including their sanity and credibility. You know, multiple people in this situation are losing those type of things in this situation, I should say. You know, Asha could be a factor in this matter. But it's because they were being messy and competitive and they intentionally were trying to start fights and drama. And this was just a bad idea. Like, you trying to fight somebody or people who aren't trying to spar, or you're trying to fight these people and start tension in these situations, environments, or relationships because you're copying off of these people or this person specifically. Period. You know, they need to just stop lying. Like, this is a true obsession, and somebody is starting to see this for exactly what it is. Like, wow, like you really wanted to take on such and such entire identity to the point that you started drama in their life to be able to become them or take on their role, position, identity, anything like that. And yes, the confirmation is coming in. And legs, it's because other people are seeing this and are tired of this weird snake behavior and all this snooping. Excuse me, y'all. All this snooping and nastiness that's going on here because they're trying to backdoor somebody for their identity. And it's not like literally, in my opinion, this literally feels like for their persona, for their image, for their intellectual property. You know what I mean? Like, who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you trying to steal from and get away with? Like, you tripping. You get what I'm saying? And now they try to rally like all they family, friends, and associates, you know, to look at somebody else as if they deserve to be watched or targeted in some type of way, when in reality they've been the copycat the whole time. So now everybody is about to clown them in this situation because they thought that they were about to get attention off of somebody else's name, brand, business, ideas. You get what I'm saying? Their intellectual property or their identity, literally, in this situation. And it's like, nah, Jarrell, Trail, anything like that. It's like you literally took on their whole persona, image, identity. You know what I mean? Stole their content, plagiarized them, whatever this is, and they tried to become something or will try to become something, and they'll get clowned for it because it's going to be obvious. Like, wow, it's literally like a walking clone or somebody that's literally plagiarizing you or another word for word or you're doing this to somebody, and it's at a point to where you can't continue to pretend that you got beef with these people or this person, and you got to admit that you stole their intellectual property or literally stole from them. You get what I'm saying? And then cause them to fall out with people who they could have had genuine relationships with, because you couldn't admit that you were a fraud, a fake, a phony, or stole their intellectual property to feel like something or somebody. You get what I'm saying? That's all that's going on here, Scorpio. Somebody was in a situation to where they took from others, whether literally or their intellectual property, okay? And it was to come up in some type of way, or to feed their ego. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, and now they try to overexert their dominance in this situation. And it's like, how you trying to bully the person that you copying off of? How you trying to, you get what I'm saying? Like, you copying off of them. You can't bully them or treat them like an outsider or like a weirdo when you stealing your entire persona, identity, hobbies, interests, image, words, whatever from this individual. You're a fraud, bro. You're a fraud. And then you try to fake beef with this individual to convince people that you wasn't a fraud when you really are. You know, Shauna, Shayna, Sheena, Shane, Sheen, Sean, anything like that. They just need to give it up. Like, quit trying to beef with somebody because you a liar, you a fraud, you a fake, and you plagiarizing somebody, you know what I mean, on some weirdo dick writer shit, but don't want nobody to know that that's what you doing. You stealing somebody's entire identity, persona, intellectual property, and trying to benefit off of it. And then causing triangulation in their personal relationships because you feel like you can, or because you think that this is going to convince people that you aren't a copycat, a weirdo, a clone, and a wannabe. But they are. And now everybody, it's like the way that they moved is drawing even more attention to this situation, because there's history here. Somebody has history, saying these things, doing these things, wearing these things, moving like this, walking like this, talking like this, being interested in these things. You get what I'm trying to say? These being their hobbies, or you get what these being the places that they frequent, the people that they associate with, whatever this is, there's history here. And this other party is like a newcomer. You get what I'm saying? They're just getting their feet wet, or they in a situation where they just trying to act like this individual ain't shit, but in reality, this is the person that inspired them to get in the game. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, please, like, stop trying to portray yourself as competition or the enemy in any type of way, when this is the inspiration for you to do everything that you're trying to do, or to become everything that you're trying to be, or for everything that you're trying to portray yourself as being. On my soul, like, this is just lame. This is lame, Scorpio. But I think everybody's about to turn their back in this situation, because they're going to realize that this person was sitting here creating fake beef, fake tension, division in situations, places, and relationships where it was unnecessary, just because they're a copycat, a fraud, and a wannabe, stealing somebody else's identity or intellectual property. It's like, please, you gotta go. You gotta go. You're a wannabe. You know what I mean? For real, Scorpio. Like, this is a whole wannabe who caused friction in somebody's personal life and personal relationships because they stole from them, or because they copied off of them super duper hard. You know what I mean? And that's all this is. I hate this. Everybody's about to turn their back on these people or this person in this situation. Thank you so much. Bernice. Thank you so much.